What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live stream for the day. Welcome to the newly renowned El Sackico. Forget El Clasico, Real Madrid, Barcelona. El Sackico is where it's at this Saturday evening. Tottenham against Manchester United. And two managers under huge pressure at the moment. I'm still in a great mood, people. As an Arsenal fan, I am still in a great mood. It has been a great day. Ain't it nice to just see Arsenal put in a great performance, win a game? We're fifth in the league. Things are starting to look a little bit better, to be fair. They are looking a bit better. And people, we have had a fascinating day of results in the Premier League today. I tell you that for certain. We're going to look at the Premier League table shortly. As you can see there, people, Chelsea, top of the league, 3 points clear. And that is because two crazy results today, people. The first one, Liverpool drawing 2-2 at home against Brighton, of all teams. What a crazy result that was. I mean, Liverpool were winning 2-0. They actually had a third goal disallowed, Henderson and Mane. And Brighton got back into the game and got a 2-2 draw. That was an incredible result. And if you thought that was a crazy result, people, Patrick Vieira, Arsenal legend, goes to Manchester City and beats them 2-0 away from home. That is definitely the shock of the day. Wilfried Zaha and Conor Gallagher with the goals. Laporte was sent off in the first half, and City could not recover, and they were beaten 2-0. I think the real winners of the weekend are probably Chelsea. Two results that nobody would have called. Chelsea, of course, went to Newcastle and won 3-0, 2 goals by Reece James and a penalty from Jorginho. I think Newcastle better hire a manager pretty quick. You can have all the money you want, but they've got no manager, and they look as if they're going down at the moment. Smash a like on the way in, people. Really appreciate it. Can Arsenal get top 4? Listen, stranger things have happened. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. It is not impossible. Who would have thought after 10 games, Arsenal 3 points behind Manchester City, considering we lost our first 3 games and the horrendous start to the season? It feels like one of those seasons where we're going to get shock results. And you look at it already, Man City have lost 2. Arsenal have lost 3. Tottenham have lost 4. Man United have lost 3 already. I mean, Liverpool are unbeaten so far, and Chelsea have only lost 1. But listen, wide open season this. I think anything can happen. But yeah, crazy results. And as I said, Arsenal up to 17 points, 8 points off the top, and only 3 points off Man City in third. So the fact that we play, as I said, people, Arsenal play next weekend against Watford in a game that, let's be honest, is very, very winnable. Very winnable. When you think Man United play Man City next week, there's more points being dropped in other places. Tottenham travel to Everton. That's a tricky game for them. So, Liverpool play West Ham. That's teams around us as well. We could be in a very good position come next weekend going into that international break, people. So, quietly optimistic at the moment in terms of Arsenal and how we're doing. Have you seen Sidon? Somebody messaged me saying that he was in the chat on Matisse's channel, which is a Chelsea channel. So he's active, people. I think he's got his head down. He's decided to stay away from this channel for a few days. He hasn't been timed out. I think he's just keeping himself out of the way, which is probably a good idea because I would banter him. I can't lie. I would be bantering him now. Gunnar Vettel said, let's hope for a draw here. Points drop would be a good thing for Arsenal. I'm going to put slow mode on again, people. Loads of comments flying in. And listen, really want to thank everyone for the brilliant support on the Arsenal stream earlier on today. We've got over 2,000 likes on that video, which does absolute wonders for the video, people. I mean, we're up to 2,200 likes. So big thank you to everyone for the support there. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You're right. Long way to go. I'm not saying Arsenal are the finished article, far from it. But we're in the mix. We're in the mix. So that's all we can do. Right, let's look ahead to this game, people. El Sackico, Tottenham against Manchester United. Apologies if you're struggling to see some of the lineup there. Maybe the colour of the lineups doesn't help perfectly. James said, love the new layout. Big up, bro. The Tottenham team, Hugo Lloris in goal, Emerson Royal at right back, Romero and Dyer at centre back, with Davis at left back. I mean, that is not a particularly good Tottenham defence. You know, Emerson Royal has not been a success. Ben Davis is a poor left back, in my opinion. Dyer is Dyer by name, Dyer by nature. Romero looks all right. They paid a lot of money for him. Their midfield is Højbjerg and Skip. Lo Celso in the 10, Lucas Moura on the right, Son on the left, and Kane up front. That is obviously where their quality is. Son and Kane. On the bench, Golini, Reguilon. Any ideas why Reguilon is not playing at left back ahead of Davis? I'm not too sure. Tanganga, Sanchez, Roden, Doherty, Ndombele, Ali, and Bergwijn on the bench. Surprised that Ndombele is not playing. And even Lo Celso, I don't particularly rate him either. You know, Dele Alli looks like his time is up. Vieira was playing like Lee Chappie. Oh, Vardy was playing like Lee Chappie today. Big up SB with a super chat. Yeah, man. I don't know. I haven't seen too much from what Lee Chappie has said, but hey. Lionel said, I don't like slow mode. I want to send you loads of comments. Throw the comments in, bro. I just don't want to miss too many people's comments, you know. Got a lot of comments coming in. Big up to everyone for tuning in. You must go through buckets of water, bro. I just keep buying these bottles of water. I'm just, you know, every watch along, I have to sip one or two, you know, just to keep going. But it's a good way to drink water anyway, isn't it? So it's a win-win situation. City losing 2-0 at home to Crystal Palace. Like I said, they conceded an early goal. Zaha, they then had a man sent off. I think once you're down to 10 men against most teams in the Premier League and you're losing 1-0, it's going to be very difficult. And City come unstuck. I suppose anytime they drop points, people will ask those questions of, you know, Pep, why is there no striker? Curtis, how do you do so many streams a day? Big up. Hey, listen, most days it's one, some days it's two. It's a pleasure to sit here and talk football. Positive community, no problem. Alvin said, yes, that's what you're saying, bro. Sorry I wasn't able to watch your stream earlier. I had work. Great victory from us and Arsenal. Time for El Sackico. Yeah, big up, bro. No worries, man. No worries. Kitso, Big C, what is your take on Reece James? I think he's fantastic. I think he's absolutely brilliant right back. Craig said, I can't stand tap water. Yeah, no, I don't drink tap water, bro. Definitely not. Evan should have been sent off. I thought so as well. Let's talk about the Manchester United team, people. Now, this is an interesting team lineup. On paper, it may look like four at the back, but they're playing a back three today, which is really interesting. Sackico Backer said, love your streams, Curtis. Thank you very much. Big up to the legend that is Polymation, who has become a member on the channel. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for all your support on the channel, as always. Sheridan, the Man United fan. Big C, I don't know how I feel. Hope you can support United today. It's funny, isn't it? Some United fans want United to lose so Ollie gets sacked. But, you know, any football fan in general would want their own team to win. And Jesus El Savior said, I think it's time we appreciate Gabriel is the real deal. Said earlier, for me, I think he's the best Arsenal centre-back since Campbell and Torre. A lot of people throwing Koscielny and Vermaelen. I think this guy's going to be better than both of them. Man United lineup, De Gea in goal. Back three of Lindelof, Varane, and Maguire. Obviously, Ollie is worried about the amount of goals that they're conceding at the moment, has decided to go with a back three. Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw as wing-backs. You know, Wan-Bissaka going forward, you know, is painful to watch. McTominay and Fred, you know, McFred in the middle. No Paul Pogba, of course, who is suspended. They're then playing Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 role with Cavani and Ronaldo in an orthodox 2 up front. On the bench, Henderson, Bailly, Dalot, Sancho. Sancho just doesn't seem to play. It's like he doesn't play for Man United. It's strange. Yeah, I think Dalot is a better wing-back than Wan-Bissaka, I've got to be honest. And then you've got Rashford, Van der Beek, Matic, Lingard, and Greenwood. I mean, I think Ollie's on a hide into nothing here. I really do. Because the reality is They've conceded 5. So what he's tried to do is give himself a bit of an insurance policy by playing 5 defenders to keep Man United tight. But if they concede goals, people are going to go, well, hang on a minute. You've got Sancho, Rashford, Van der Beek, Lingard, Greenwood on the bench. Dallow's probably a better wing back than Wan-Bissaka. He's got, if he loses today, I think he's in big, big trouble. I really do. And it's a tough game. It's a losable game. But I think I don't think United fans will accept that. Like you're saying, Atomic Puppet, effectively 8 on the bench. 7, 8 if you include the goalkeeper, because the keeper, 5 defenders, that's 6. And McTominay and Fred, effectively United have got 8 defensive players against Tottenham, which is not the way United fans will want to watch them. Junior Gunner, Curtis Wharton to them, my Genoa, I say, tuned in because of your live stream. Big up, bro. Listen, I'm happy right now, man. Arsenal done their thing, bro. You know what I mean? Up to 5th in the league, I can just chill and watch United potentially struggle. No speed whatsoever on the pitch. Like you said, Anton, Rashford, Sancho, Greenwood, their runners are on the bench. Strange. Oldest forwards to start in the Premier League, Ronaldo, 36, and Cavani, 34, and Jamie Vardy, 34. So 2 of the 3 oldest strikers in the Premier League are up front. I think United are going to have to just spam the crosses, It's as simple as that. They haven't got that pace really up front. Laporte's challenge was so similar to Evans against us. I haven't even seen the Laporte red card yet. I do think Evans should have got sent off. Run them likes up, people. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, of course. And really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Over 450 people tuned in already. Great support. Need Ronaldo hat-trick for my fantasy team. I think we all could do with... my fantasy team is struggling, I got to be honest. But yeah, this is a strange one. Amir said, big up, Curtis. I'm watching Ramsdale saves more than the goals. I don't blame you. They're a bit more spectacular. It's definitely a strange one for Ollie. I get it. He's gone for the insurance policy. Doesn't want to get battered or concede goals. And what was interesting was Roy Keane is hammering Harry Maguire on Sky. How are you going to pull him in a week after what happened last week? It's crazy. Marvu said Curtis 3-0. Going for 3-0. Hey, listen, we got a good result today, Marvu. Good result for you. You're always happy, isn't it? Chelsea top of the league. They're flying. Greetings from Indonesia, says Devin. Big up to you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Yardsdale, my brethren. Got man listening to Sanchez. Hey, big up to John Layer. Trust me, man like Yardsdale, Ollie needs to win this one. Ollie at the win. Trust me, man. Ollie at the wheel. I want Ollie to win, man. Or a draw would be a good result for Arsenal, to be fair. Elusive Glue Jeff. Big up to Jeff. Said, big up Curtis, award winner. Let them know, people. Let them know. We ain't playing here, people. Let me get ready for kickoff, people, as we go onto the kickoff screen. El Sackico settings, people. Tottenham against Manchester United. Tottenham at home. As the players there just conducted some silence for a Remembrance Day. Of course, paying their respects. But yeah, this is a real big game for Ollie. He's all smiles on the bench, as you expect. When does he ever not smile? But he's under huge pressure. Make no mistake about it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is under big pressure. I think the problem at the moment with United is they're struggling to find the replacement. The rumours are that they're not convinced that Antonio Conte is the right man for them to bring in. I am going to get a transition for the goals sorted. 100% we'll get that. Definitely get that. We'll get that done this week, people. All being well. Big game. Give me a score predictions in the comments, people. United playing 3 at the back. Ronaldo and Cavani up front in a 2. Tottenham play their general formation. Dude, I'll be hoping for a draw. I'll be hoping for a draw. If I had to choose one, I'd probably go for United just to keep Ollie in charge. But a draw would keep Arsenal above both teams, which would be great news. Score predictions, people. And they're underway. They are underway, people, and let's see how this game goes. Let me see if this is working. No, it's not updated. Why is that not moving? No, so we're gonna have to take that off. But yeah, we're underway, people. 1-1. Jeff said 2-1 to Spurs. Andre says 2-2 for Arsenal. That'll be good. No more cookies for us now. We're living that high life, man. We're eating steak. No more cheeseburgers for Arsenal right now, you know. Ollie is laughing big time. Ollie knows, listen, if they sack him, 3-year deal they gave him in the summer. Imagine the pay up, you know. What am I going for? Score prediction. I'm not sure that three at the back is going to overly help United. Although Varane makes a big difference, you know. Big up to Broad's back again. What am I going for here, score prediction wise? I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw, people. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. We'll go for 1-1. First page of the Prem table settings. It feels good. Feels good to be on page 1, man. Finally. Big up to Broads in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. 3-1 Spurs. I don't want that, though. I think Spurs will fancy winning this game. X is not streaming. He'll be at the game. You know, I don't think he's going to be streaming a lot of the Prem games. I know he goes to a lot of them. What are we saying? 6-0 to United, 0-0. Second stream in a day. Big up Curtis and come on, you Gunners. Yeah, we're in a good mood, people. We're feeling good right now. You know, you always get lots of content on this channel, people. Like I said, we'll be back Tuesday night. Wednesday night, we'll have Champions League action. And then next weekend, busy weekend again. Obviously, we will, just looking ahead so we know, we'll be doing Arsenal against Watford next weekend, which is on the Sunday. On Saturday, 12:30, Man United against Man City. We'll be doing that. Arsenal play Sunday at 2 o'clock. Lots of football coming up. Champions League in midweek. Atalanta v Man U on Tuesday. And Liverpool Atletico on Wednesday. Francesco said, man, I'm so gassed. We have got a chance with this team to do something special. Arsenal have made me happy. It's a good feeling. Gabriel is better than any United centre-half, maybe barring Varane. I would agree with that. Better than Maguire. Crazy results today, people. Like I said, Omar, I'm going for 1-1. I'm going for 1-1. And like I said, people, Manchester City lost 2-0 at home to Crystal Palace for anybody just tuning in. Liverpool also drew 2-2 with Brighton, despite being 2-0 up at home as well. So some crazy results today. Chelsea won the game 3-0 at Newcastle. Abdi said, big up Curtis, the missus' birthday and Arsenal winning. What a day, feels nice. Big up to you, Abdi, and your partner. Shafi said, big up, Big C. I've been going through some tough times the last 3 months, so I haven't been in the comments as much. Hopefully, I can come back now. Big up to you, bro. Hope things are looking up. Hope things are better for you, and appreciate you coming back on the channel. Kings, he speaks as it is. He said he hates Arsenal, but he rates me and Turkish. So glad Arsenal put a smile on your face. Well, I appreciate that in the end. You know, I appreciate that, even though you dislike my team, which is harsh. But I appreciate your positive words for me and Turkish, man. Us winning is also a surprise, says John. Yeah, maybe. I didn't expect us to win as easily as that as well. Leicester put us under a lot of pressure. But, you know, we dealt with it. Two players in Cavani and Ronaldo that you want on the end of crosses, and you're relying on one side, Wan-Bissaka, to cross the ball. Luke Shaw's got a decent delivery, to be fair, but I just think this is a very negative team selection from Ollie. I understand the need not to concede goals after last week's embarrassment, but, you know, you've got two strikers up front who are 70 years old between them. A 36-year-old Ronaldo and a 34-year-old Cavani. There's 70 years of age between them. Do you know what I mean? They might have to come off at half time and go to bed, you know, have a cup of hot cocoa. But we'll have to see. Here come Tottenham. Son loses the ball there. The most impressive thing was the clean sheet. Yeah, to go to Leicester. Like I said, Leicester beat Man United the other week at home. So it's It's not an easy place to go and win. Jashar, big up, bro. He says, Eagles. Vieira masterclass, people. Goes to Manchester City and rolls them over 2-0. Great result for Patrick Vieira. This has 1-1 written all over it. It was funny before the game. Last week, Man United lose 5-0 to Liverpool. And, you know, you're thinking after the game, Roy Keane's going to be in the studio going mental. They didn't get him on, which I thought was a big shame. Here come Tottenham. Shot deflected, corner to Spurs. I thought it was a real shame that Roy Keane wasn't in the studio. But Keane is there today. And even before the game, he's already hammering Maguire, saying, you know, Maguire's saying the team needs to come together. Roy Keane's like, he needs to look at his own form, you know, and lead this team. Mark, has John ever been seen after the Kroenke stream? He's disappeared, bro. I think that was his burner account, Josh Kroenke or something. I'm telling you, man, hot chocolate settings for them two old men up top. Man said, league is on, fancy our chances. Hey, long way to go for them talks. But corner to Spurs, whipped in, headed away by Ronaldo, comes out, shot, and it goes out. I hope there's goals in this. I hope it's not a snore fest. You know, United have turned up with 8 defensive-minded players. It could be a snore fest. It really could. You got the likes of Greenwood, Sancho, Rashford on the bench. Martial not even on the bench. I think he's injured. Keane did Maguire dirty before the game. He even did an impression of it. I heard him doing it. I said, nah, man. Roy Keane is legendary, people. Breaking the Wine said, Curtis's legendary commentary always makes for boring mid-table team better to watch. Yeah, listen, I'll try my best, people, to add some excitement. Here come Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka. It's not the guy you want on the touchline trying to take players on, is it? Bruno Fernandes whips it in, flicked on by Cavani, goes wide. Unlucky there. Now, I tell you what, that's what United are going to have to do today. Cavani's whole career has had good movement. We know Ronaldo is excellent in the air. I think United will have to put 10, 15 crosses into the box today. I really do. Ollie Fury was comparing himself, wanted to Tyson Fury the other day. Let's see if he's got that kind of fight in him, you know. Vinny said Laporte out, Stones in. Well, he'll be banned now, won't he? So I'm sure John Stones will come in. Award winner Curtis, big up to you, P. White. I appreciate that. SODZ16 said, big up Curtis. I haven't watched the game. I can't wait for Match of the Day. Bro, I'll be watching Match of the Day tonight, chilling. Great performance by the Gunners. King said, the good thing about this game is that I don't care who loses. Either one, whoever loses, we can have a little laugh. I think a draw would be good for all of us. True Say said, brilliant performance earlier. It's too soon for Gooners to get gas. Need more of the same. We do. I think we've just had such a tough time that, you know, we have to mop up any kind of positivity. Wan-Bissaka finds Cavani. His shot's blocked there. Actually did all right there. Here's Harry Kane, gets tackled. Harry Kane's looking like he's in defensive midfield again, man. Big club with park in the bus formation. No, I'm not watching UFC. I'm not a massive UFC fan, you know. I don't mind it. But no, I won't be staying up for it. I can't lie. Machine said City fans talking about bounce back and can't wait for the January window. Are they going to buy that striker in January that they probably need? Here's McTominay with a shot. It's blocked. Comes out to Wan-Bissaka in the penalty area for United. Can he do something? Back post clips it over Ronaldo's head. I think Ronaldo's going to be doing that a lot today. Like, bro, what kind of cross is that? Luke Shaw fouls the Tottenham player, and that should be a free kick. Conor Gallagher scored today, didn't he? Again, I think he's England under 21 player. Made a really good start to the season. Even Burnley won, man. Yeah, you're right, Herco. Do you know what? I actually predicted Burnley to go down this season as well. They got a 3-1 win at home against Brentford. They were 3-0 up as well. They're doing well. They're doing well, you know, every year. Well, not every year, but this year. I genuinely thought this was the year that we get rid of Burnley. And they're still scrapping to stay up. One thing I will say is they've got fight. They've definitely got fight. King says, boring Chelsea, 10 goals in 2 games. Do you know what? Chelsea have actually scored more goals without a striker. You know, since Lukaku and Timo Werner got injured, they look even better. Here's Son. Good tackle there by Maguire. His touch was a little heavy there. Son allowed Maguire to tackle him. Look out for Luke Shaw calling Maguire a fridge. I mean, I doubt we'll be doing it during the game. Yeah, Newcastle having a stinker. Richest club in the world. Looking like relegation fodder at the moment. They need a big January and they're going to need a manager quickly. If they're going to sort themselves out. Vinny said, Curtis, have you changed your opinion on Ramsdale? Oh, listen, he's been fantastic. How can I not? At the moment, he's been magnificent. Today is genuinely one of the best goalkeeping displays I've seen from an Arsenal goalkeeper. Probably the last one that good was Emi Martinez, FA Cup semi-final, Man City. Sean Dyche is odds on to take the England job. Nah. I don't want to see that. I really don't. I do not want to see that. But genuinely, yeah, are Chelsea better without Lukaku up front? You know, are they having to play their game to pander for him too much? I don't know. It's an interesting question. Lee said, who's going to take that Newcastle job? I think they'll get Paulo Fonseca or Frank Lampard, I think. Because you would still think if you can keep them up, get 3 or 4 players in January and then go big in the summer, it's still a massive project that will excite some players and some managers. So I still think they can get a manager. It's just about who they get and if it's good enough to keep them up. Everybody talking about Ramsdale's unbelievable performance. He was brilliant. He'll be in the England squad, I've got no doubt. I'm still not sure he'll start ahead of Pickford. Be hilarious if Newcastle went down with it. Well, a lot of people have said similar. Luke Shaw whips it in, cleared. Here's a chance. Fred in the penalty area. Appeals for a penalty there, but no, not given. Lucas Moura does well and gets a free kick for Spurs there. Fred went down in the penalty area, claiming for a penalty. Good cross there from Luke Shaw. Did you see the Ramsdale apology form on our Gunners? I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look. I'm sure a lot of fans apologising after we wrote him off, and me included, you know. Yeah, I think Ramsdale should be in the England squad. Wherever he gets a start is a different matter. I know Southgate loves Pickford, and to be fair, Pickford's done well for England. I don't particularly rate him for Everton. Vieira to Arsenal, a long way to go. They've got no intention of getting rid of this manager, that's for certain. King said, so you're telling me City, Liverpool and Chelsea struggle against Brentford, but it's Burnley who slapped them. Even Arsenal, we held a 2-0 against Brentford as well. But yeah, maybe they're not as good away from home. Craig said, Curtis, Ian Wright, new game show on ITV, The Moneyball. Yeah, when is that on, Craig? I've seen the adverts for it, but I don't know when it's on. The tension is high. First goal will get the momentum going. We need a goal. You know, I think both teams are kind of jabbing each other if it was a boxing match right now. Saeed said, Curtis, apologies due to Edu. He's done a good one there, but time will tell whether Edu starts to get credit. You know, he's made a lot of signings. We're still not sure about all of them. Craig says tonight 6:30. Oh, we'll be on stream still. I could watch it on +1 probably at 7:30. Maybe we'll have a look then, see what it's all about. Cello said Gabriel is one of the best centre-backs in the league. I think he's fantastic. I really do. I think he's brilliant. Said many times. He's got a huge future in football. I think he'll be a Brazilian international. In fact, my biggest worry is Arsenal are going to have to keep hold of him. I reckon you may see your Real Madrid, your Barcelonas, your Bayern Munichs looking at Gabriel over the next few years. He's that good, left-footed as well. Unbelievable at 25 million. He really is. Rooney to Newcastle. I haven't heard that link. I'm sure he'd take the job. Dominic says, big up Curtis. United are so poor and I'm loving it. You can see that Ollie, man, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Michael said, nice to see the Carabao Cup draw was nice to us. Beautiful. Sunderland at home. It's been a great day for Arsenal, let me tell you. Harry Kane with a flick on, looking for Son. What they saying here? Varane has took a hit on the head. Will they do a VAR check on this? Did he lead with the forearm or an elbow? I'm not too sure what happened there. Oh, trust me, bro. They'll be looking at Gabriel, them big clubs. They won't leave him there for too long. Gerrard to Newcastle, is that one that's being talked about? Mangi said facts, Curtis Gabby will get offers for bigger clubs. If I was Arsenal, I'd offer him a new contract now. Get that deal extended. 200 mil release clause for Gabriel. Well, just get him on a long contract, man. Two great weekends in a row for us. Yeah, I mean, we beat Villa last week on the Friday. That was great. We beat Leeds in the Carabao Cup midweek. Now we turn over Leicester. Probably our best week of the season so far. 3 victories, 3 important victories, and we're moving forward, people. This channel got me switching from AFTV. Hey, we're putting pressure on. We're putting pressure on. Big up to Robbie and everyone, of course. See, what do you think about our style of our football after today in the Villa game? Improving. I would say improving. At a good speed, you know. We look a lot settled. I think the formation has made a big difference. And I used to say, when Kevin Campbell famously was always saying, it's the players, it's the players. And I used to say, look, the system, the manager, you know, it makes a big difference, people, when you play in a system that suits your players, you know. It really does. And you can see that by our settled and how it all seems to click in this system. People saying Juventus losing 2-0 to Verona. They're having a bad time. Curtis, what do you deal on the Carabao Cup? Nah, we'll beat them 3-0, I reckon, at least. Yeah, so far, people, this is a real snooze fest of a game. Let's hope. Let's hope we see a few goals. It's boring at the moment. Can you see the light? Slightly. I can see the light, but it's not bright enough for me yet. Juventus on Midi, Milan are clear. Milan looking a lot better than them now, yeah? As long as you don't start every vid with Manscape ads, you have my eyes. Yeah, no Manscape here, people. No Manscape. Yo, it could end up at Q&A settings, Alvin, soon if this carries on. Boy 10, they both agreed not to get each other fired. Yeah, draw probably keeps them in the job. Marvu said, Curtis, I have Son in my FPL team, so you're looking for a goal from him at least. It's a bad game. It's a bad game so far. We need a goal. It's I can't lie, it's making me tired. This is usually what Arsenal do to me, but I enjoyed Arsenal today for once. Man United dominating the ball, but not really moving forward at all. Yeah, I don't know which side of the draw we get if we win. Did they draw that as well, like the semi-final, to see who we would get if we get through? Sean said, feels a weird stream with Marvu not trolling Arsenal in the chat. Yeah, he can't, man. He knows we're stronger right now. And he's top of the league anyway. He's loving life. King said, Curtis smiling, Chelsea win, good day. Hey, big up, bro. Always good when Arsenal win, you know. Here is Marvu. He said, Curtis, Man United so stupid. Why are they playing 5 at the back against this terrible Spurs side? It's crazy, isn't it? Big up my bro Akeem. He said, buy another right back. Have Saliba and Tomiyasu as backup. I think obviously Saliba can't come back till next season. I would still like to see Arsenal go into the window in January. If AFCON does happen, you know, people have to remember we lose Aubameyang, Pepe, El Neni, and Thomas Partey for up to a month. I think we're going to need another midfielder. I wouldn't like to go through a whole month with Lokonga and Maitland-Niles as our only available centre mids. So I would still like to see Arsenal go and get a central midfielder in January. D-rate Lindelof, no, not at all. I think he'd be all right in a less physical league like La Liga or something. He reads the game well, but he gets bullied. Here comes Spurs. Ben Davis, they're appealing for a penalty there. Wan-Bissaka slid in and blocked the cross. They're appealing for handball. It goes out for a corner. I'm pretty sure we will get a VAR check here. Almost certain. I mean, I don't think you'll get handball for that. I really don't. Isaac said Lakonga is class. I thought he was excellent today. Really, really good. 700 people in the chat, people. Really appreciate that. South London Science, Big C, what do you think we need to get to a new level? For me, our forward line and midfield need a look at. I think they will address the striker situation in the summer. But the midfield, I'd be looking for a midfielder in this January. I really would. No handball given there, people. It's a corner to Spurs. The Celso, that is an awful corner. Bounces before he even gets there. Smashed in the air by United there. It may go out for a throw-in. And dire first 20 minutes. Absolute dire. It's a snore fest. Lionel said Tellez better than Luke Shaw. Maybe as a wing-back. Akeem said, I know we don't wish it on anyone, but Xhaka being injured has been a blessing. This might show Arteta that the stiffness is not needed. Listen, I'm hoping that Lokonga, by time Granit Xhaka comes back in January, Lokonga is that established that Xhaka, you just got to hold bench, bro. You got to hold bench. Simple as that for the time being. Maybe it may even change his future at the club. Because Xhaka strikes me as a guy with a big ego and personality. I think if he was getting benched, he would actually want to leave, you know. Who would you sign in midfield? I'd like Gomes from Lyon. I'd take Aouar from Lyon. I'd take Renato Sanchez. I think there's options. I think there's midfielders out there. Alvin said thoughts on Halloween. I mean, I deal with Halloween, but I'm not interested in Halloween, you know. Halloween's some funny business, people. When you really peep what it is, well, you know, what is it? It's some madness. I don't like all that energy, man. Would you swap Højbjerg for Xhaka? I think he's better than Xhaka, I do. Neither one of them are great, though. Santum said our opponents are Spurs or West Ham if we win. Okay, so could be Spurs in a semi-final. I think it's over 2 legs as well, right? Curtis, a righteous man. Come on, Tony, man. You have to move righteous. Not doing no Halloween business, you know, I'm telling you. Renato Sanchez, loan with an option to buy. I would take that. Free kick to Spurs, right on the edge of the penalty area, about 10 yards to the right-hand side. Good shooting position for them. Can we get a first goal? John said, Curtis got them OXO cubes ready. Man was handing out OXO cubes, you know. That's a banger. But yeah, I'm not on the Halloween thing, man. Yeah, pure negative energy, man. I don't like it. Free kick to Spurs, into the wall and blocked. That's an awful free kick by Lo Celso. Here's Skip. Out wide to Lucas Moura. Ball over the top for Son. What a touch! Oh! Puts it over the bar. The first touch with his left foot was fantastic. He then hits it with his right foot over the bar. Feel sorry for Kane. No way out. Shouldn't have signed that contract. Should not have signed it. He's stuck. I predicted 1-1 in this game. Kraft said, you know what? After the Palace game, I felt like even though we drew the game, the spirit was right, and I appreciated that. Seeing Palace win today against City, I think I appreciate the fight more. Yeah, listen, why not? Dylan said, Curtis, did you see the chants from Arsenal fans on Pippa's Twitter? I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen anything on social media. I will check and catch up on things after this game. It's a shame, you know, Arsenal winning a game and fans are chanting, oh, here's Bruno Fernandes in the penalty area. Whips it in. Header. Cavani heads it wide. It's a good chance. 8-9 yards out. Free header. Guides it just wide. It's been a dreadful game so far. I can't lie. It's been boring. But yeah, as I was saying, disappointing. You know, Arsenal winning a game, playing brilliant. People again focusing on a YouTube channel. You know, is that surely we got bigger things to focus on? Million said, savor the season from Ramsdale. That was extraordinary. He kept Arsenal in the game. He's a spoiler. But of course, Arsenal seems to have got some of their mojo back. Yeah, listen, hopefully we keep going. Kane is in a sunken place. He needs the Man City move. And Man City probably even need the Kane move because you can see they need a striker. You know, you're not going to win games every week playing a midfielder up front or a winger up front. First decent chance there for United. What result do you want? I'll take a draw. You know, draw keeps Arsenal above both teams, to be honest. Archangel said the away fans were brilliant at Leicester, could hear them all game. Yeah, that's the only thing. When I've don't stream in headphones, obviously I don't hear the commentary or any of the noise, which is a shame. If you don't like AFTV, don't watch it. That's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? Peeps, everyone buy Safe Moon. Listen, I'm not giving out advice on crypto, people. You know, I'm involved a little bit, but yeah, a lot of people do recommend it. They play Jesus as a winger. You know, the only striker at the club, they play him right wing. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Such a bad game at the moment, people. Tottenham on the ball, Ben Davis. Spurs moving the ball slow. United camped behind the ball. Their only hope really at the moment looks like them putting crosses in. South London's finest said Kane will finish his career with a League Cup if he's lucky. Will he win another trophy in his career? Because it's not looking great. He probably should have left when he had the chance. Spurs into the penalty area. Blocked. Crossing opportunity here. Son. Corner to Spurs. Corner to Spurs. It's a real dull game, this, people. As you said, Gaurav, it's a terror. Two teams that look short of confidence at the moment. Matanique said we're a confidence team. Now we've got some I can see us doing bits. That's the thing in it with Arsenal. You know, I think, like I said, Watford at home next week. I fully expect us to get 3 points. After the international break, our 3 games are Liverpool away, Newcastle at home, Man United away, then Everton away. So 4 tough games. And a goal for Tottenham there. He must be offside, surely. Romero has scored for Tottenham. 1-0 to Tottenham in El Sackico. Is he offside? And there you go. The flag goes up. If you were wondering why I wasn't too animated with that goal, straight away I was like, he's got to be offside. The goal's been disallowed. They are checking it. Yeah, he's off. He's offside there. About half a yard offside, people. So that goal will not count. Made 150k on Safe Moon this week. Bro, what kind of money are you dealing with, man? Is Safe Moon blowing up like that, yeah? I'll have to check. Why would Sterling go to Tottenham? Nah, he's not going to go to Tottenham, people. No chance. No chance. Million said, let the haters talk about the Gunners. We quietly just work hard going up that table. That's all we can do. Breaking said, Curtis, please donate your trophy to Kane. He looks desperate. Nah, man, he's made his bed. He can lay in it, you know. He should have left. He shouldn't have signed the new deal. Should have given himself that opportunity of getting out by not being tied down to a long contract. So he did himself no favors, you know. No favors at all. But interesting game so far. Slow game. Must be some of that need FIFA points. Yeah, oh, man, need FIFA points, yeah. FIFA. Stressful game, that. Here come United. This United system is dire. Although Wan-Bissaka, the funny thing is, Wan-Bissaka's getting on the ball more than any other Man United player. That is one of the last players you want on the ball in attacking areas for United. He's not very good on the ball. Run them likes up, people. Make sure you subscribe. We got a couple hundred subscribers today, which was fantastic for the Arsenal game. So really appreciate the support. Great numbers on that stream as well. So big up to everyone. Kane deserves everything he gets. Listen, Kane should have been intelligent enough to know he's hitting, you know, big form in his career. And why would you want to tie yourself down to a 5-year contract at Spurs? He should have let that contract dribble down. Oh, here come Man United. Wan-Bissaka whips it in. Puts it behind everyone. I told you this guy, mate, he couldn't deliver a pizza. Here's Ronaldo, left-hand side against Emerson Royale. Ronaldo whips it in and cleared away. So this is poor. It's poor. But yeah, Harry Kane shouldn't have tied himself down, man. Rashan said Cruz is going to have more trophies than Kane when it's all said and done. No lies, facts only, bro. Man's trolling with Safe Moon. I'm telling you, Sebs. I know Sebs knows about things. I've never really looked. I have looked at Safe Moon. I've never gone for it. Here's Ronaldo. Tries to lay it off and it's blocked. Need a draw here for Arsenal to stay top 5. Bro, this is dreadful to watch. See what halftime said. Ammo, big up to you, bro. Would you say Wan-Bissaka has been a flop? I mean, I don't rate him for 50 million. I really don't. I don't rate him. He's not bad sometimes in one-on-one defensive situations, but he's just poor on the ball. Everything looks panicky with him, you know. So I find it very difficult to say he's been a success. I really do. Yeah, boy, he can't deliver a pizza, bro. It's an awful game. Wan-Bissaka, one of the worst ballers to come out of South London, said South London's finest. Avoid hype scam coins like SafeMoon, says Phil. Son hat-trick incoming. Bro, we're looking to get 3 shots here. Eth, Ada, and Algo is where it's at. Wan-Bissaka would be great for a mid-table team that has to defend a lot. Like Palace, the team he was at, he looked good in their team, you know. Doesn't look as good in the United team. And it's no coincidence he hardly ever gets picked for England, let's be honest. In fact, I don't think he's had one cap. When you look at Reece James, Trent, they're miles ahead of him, you know. Oh, Fred was in a good position there. He has a poor touch. This game is absolutely dreadful. Honestly, I'm fighting like not. Game's actually making me tired. It's that bad. They look awful. What's going off here? I expected this to be an attacking game. Ollie's got 8 defensive players. Here's Fred. 30 yards out. Oh, great strike. Saved by Lloris. That was a clean hit from Fred. 25, 30 yards out. Gets out his feet, drills it towards that top corner. Lloris tips it wide. Callum with 2L said, big ups, Big C, been here since 11k subs. Well done for your success. My highlight of your YouTube career has been calling Dan Burn Andre the Giant when he ripped up Kieran Tierney. What do you think of Tavares v Tierney? I remember Dan Burn, yeah, the Giant. I remember when Sackico ripped him apart. I think Tavares at the moment is ahead of Tierney. I'm not saying he's necessarily better than him, but at the moment he looks better. Ball whipped in by Bruno, goes out for a goal kick. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I don't know what to say. Honestly, it's so bad, Michelle. He said, cancel this watch along and do an Arsenal career mode on FIFA. I cannot believe how boring this game of football is. It's painful. It's painful to watch. Bitcoin and Ethereum are king, said Anthony. Let's see what you're saying. Wan-Bissaka, Di Maria, Falcao, Sancho, Telles, Van der Beek, United break players. Vieira whooped City 2-0, went there and handled business, man. Handled business. Yeah, it's an absolute snorefest, people. Bruno Fernandes has not scored in his last 9 appearances. Wow. Interesting. One Love says crypto crash incoming, 50% off. Only thing interesting about this match is your commentary. Bro, I'm trying. It's a painful one. It really is. 11 minutes till half time. Man said City in the mud. I'm sure they'll recover, but it was a bad day at the office for them, you know. Bruno Fernandes. Goals. What's this? His goals per 90 minutes and have dropped since Ronaldo came in. Son's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Heung-min Son. Oh, what a block. What a block by Wan-Bissaka. Now, that's what I just said. Wan-Bissaka is defensively good in one-on-one situations. You know, when he's on the ball, he struggles. I mean, Son may have been offside there. He actually looks like Maguire might have played him on. 1 touch, 2 touch, get the shot off. Wan-Bissaka blocks it. Great block. That was a brilliant recovery, man. Crypto community are very tribal. You have to do your research. A lot of people calling scamming. Are you streaming tomorrow, Isaac? I'll probably do just the Arsenal review kind of thing. I won't be doing any watch-alongs tomorrow. Norwich, Leeds, and Villa, West Ham. That's not enough to get me to do a watch-along. I can't lie. So yeah, probably just an Arsenal review. Ronaldo, not my GOAT. I mean, interesting. Messi got dragged at half-time last night. 5 league games without a goal. Maybe they're both in decline now. They're getting older. Sancho must be kicking himself joining United. Thing is, a different manager would pick him. It's Ollie, innit? Ollie tax people. I see a 1-0 if that. Do you know what? Before the game, I was thinking 2 or 3, 4 goals in this. But at the moment, nothing happening. Big up to Nate, who said, watching this game from the US while on the treadmill. Great commentary. Big up to you, bro, for tuning in. Keep up that running. Keep up the fitness. Ronaldo flicks the ball out wide and nearly given away. Wan-Bissaka's had the ball more than any Man United player. That should tell you everything you need to know about how bad they're playing. Bruno Fernandes gives the ball away straight to Son. Bruno is averaging a game every 0.53 games. So just over every half. Is that every game? He had half a chance of scoring pretty much. Now he's on 0.18. So not even a quarter of a chance of scoring per game, Seb said, my last 2 cents on crypto. Learn about the market cap. That will tell you about a coin or token. Also understand if it has an actual application. Spot on. Santam said, going to leave the stream running and doing a crossword. Hey, you're leaving the stream for a crossword? Come on, bro. Do better than that, surely. But nah, I hear you. You got to do what you got to do, people. Inter v Milan watch along tomorrow. Make it happen. Are they playing tomorrow? I'm sure they're playing different teams, aren't they? Roma play AC Milan. Inter play Udinese. Roma v Milan. Nah, that doesn't get me on the stream. Not quite. Game is so boring. Only interesting thing is Big C. Great new Arsenal in 5th. Do you see the blinding lights? Not quite blinding, but they're getting brighter. Our Santam's not leaving the stream. Big up to you. No need for therapy. We're having waffle and syrup. That's it. Waffle and syrup tomorrow. Press conference settings. Viscount said, I'd only consider leaving the stream for a bowl of Indomie noodles. The good old Thomas Partey famous noodles, what he loves, AC Milan are yet to be beaten in Serie A. I did say, actually, AC Milan were always my favourite Italian team when I was growing up. So good to see them coming back. They are a giant of football, let's face it. McTominay, ball out wide to Luke Shaw. I cannot believe how bad this game is. Shaw gets away from Lucas Moura, comes out to Wan-Bissaka, who shoots Ronaldo, tries to toe poke it. Cavani rescues it. Bruno headed away. Oh, my days. Here's Harry Maguire. This is the scrappiest game I've ever seen. Bruno finds Ronaldo! Oh, my days! Cristiano Ronaldo with an absolute belter. Wow! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo. What a ball from Bruno Fernandes. See! That is that is magnificent. That is magnificent, people. CR7 settings. What a ball from Bruno Fernandes that is. Tries to play it in. Maguire recovers it into Luke Shaw. Is Ronaldo onside? He is. Ball from Fernandes. Ronaldo. Oh, first time volley across the goalkeeper, bottom corner. That is absolutely incredible. People were slandering him earlier, people. Look at that finish on the back foot. Volleys it across. What a finish that is. Jeez. It's an unbelievable goal. The Portuguese connection, man. Bruno and Ronaldo. Ollie at the wheel will keep his job at least another month, That is a fantastic goal. 13th goal this season for club and country for Cristiano Ronaldo. That is an incredible finish. Shafi says, my GOAT. Listen, the one thing I'll always say about Ronaldo, and I always have said, is Ronaldo has adaptability in his game. And that is what we're still to see with Lionel Messi. Messi has gone to France. And like I said, 5 games in the league, hasn't scored, doesn't look overly settled there. You know, Ronaldo seems to be able to come out of his comfort zone and prosper. Now, that's not me saying that Ronaldo is better than Messi. I just think that is a unique quality for somebody to be able to go different teams, different leagues, and still be so good. You know, people forget he's 37 in February. You know, he's 36 at the moment. Not many players can do what he's doing at this age. Fantastic goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Great ball from Bruno. They were just saying Bruno hasn't scored in 9 games for Man United, but that is a great assist. Hopefully the game livens up now, to be honest, because it's been an absolutely awful first half. Beyond boring. 2 teams short of confidence. Lucas Moura loses the ball there. It's amazing how many attacking players United have got on the bench. United could be on the break here. Bruno, it took too long. 3 players he could have passed to there. Ronaldo, Cavani. He had Fred on the outside. He had the extra touch. King says Ibrahimovic is 40. Yeah, again, you know, amazing that he can play to that age. But, you know, I mean in the sense that Ronaldo has consistently been at the top level. You know, no disrespect, Ibrahimovic went to the MLS for a little while. You know, Ronaldo's been in them massive pressure situations. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Gives the ball away again. Ronaldo there in a bit of a sticky situation there. He was having a little tussle with, I don't know what player that is. I think it's Romero. Romero's rolling around the floor at the moment. We'll have to see. Are they going to do a VAR check? Has Ronaldo done something here? Him and Romero having a little battle, puts the forearm in the face. Nah, I don't think there's anything major there. I don't think he does it on purpose. Maybe he catches him. Romero's going down like he's been absolutely battered. What does Kane do? Even Laka is better than him at the moment. Listen, Kane has no confidence. Let's be honest. Kane doesn't want to be at Tottenham. He tried to leave all summer. He wanted to go Man City, and he just looks like a player that is playing for a team he doesn't want to be at. You know, it's as simple as that. He's coming deep to get the ball. They're not creating for him. You know, I actually think that situation is not necessarily over. I think Man City may come back in for Harry Kane in January. You know, they need a striker, in my opinion. They dropped points today, lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. That was a shock result for Man City to lose to Palace at home. And I think they do need a striker. King Smiley said, big up your damn self. Big up to you, bro. Mark Huckle said, yes, Curtis, missed most of the live. I had to go back and check you and Laurie's match reaction. Massive win for us today. Still buzzing. I think all Arsenal fans are in a great mood after that victory over Leicester. 2-0. What are you saying? Oh, here come Spurs shot over the bar by Lo Celso. Lo Celso, another player I don't particularly rate. 50 million they paid for him. I just don't see what is 50 million about him, to be honest. Santum said Kane's not winning the golden sock, let alone the golden boot. I think this year he's had enough. I just think he's had enough now. It's clear to see he wants out. And when you want out of a team, some players can't perform. Like we said, people, Manchester derby next Saturday, Man United against Man City is a massive game. People, don't forget as well, yeah, like someone said, Haaland could be out until 2022 after suffering a hip flexor injury. So that will definitely hold Haaland back for a few months as well. Beneath said Kane is done. We don't need him. I've seen a few people saying that as well, saying that they don't even want him now. They think he's past his best. I still think he would do well at City, to be honest. Chris said, Spear fought for Fran. Poor Fran, seeing Posh lose in every away game he commentates on. Maybe he's got to stop going, man. Maybe he's an unlucky charm for them. He had to go all the way to Wales today, and they lost 3-0 as he goes to commentate on the radio. Yeah, can we get the likes? So we got 800 people in the chat. Honestly, unbelievable numbers. Some people don't get 800 for their own team. I'm getting 800 for a team I don't even support. Headed over the bar there by Ben Davis from the corner. It's a goal kick to Man United. So, yeah, listen, people, I really appreciate the support from the community. City should go for Haaland. I think they will try and get him next summer. Harry Kane for Luka Jovic and cash. I'm not sure about Jovic, just not fully convinced with him. He had one good season. Yeah, I haven't seen the Laporte red card. People saying it's similar to the one Johnny Evans did. Should have been sent off, in my opinion. Vinith said Curtis Shaw's better than Luke Shaw. I agree with that. I agree. More silky, you know what I mean? More skill. These seconds said, I'm just gassed from earlier. That's why I'm here. I'm telling you, man, Arsenal fans are in a good mood, people. You have to enjoy it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets the ball. Finds Bruno Fernandes. That's a great ball out wide to Cavani. Cavani there. Should have took his time and waited. Cavani hasn't had the best of halves, I can't lie. Half-time whistle goes, people. I have to admit, the game was starting to get a little bit better, but it was a bit of a snore fest. But Ronaldo's moment of magic and the great pass from Bruno Fernandes separates the teams at half-time. It is Tottenham 0, Manchester United 1 as we go to the half-time screen, people. So the first, 30 minutes, absolute snore fest. If you struggle to sleep, watch the first 30 minutes of that game. You will be fast asleep. It was boring. My eyelids felt like they were bricks. I was ready to doze off, but the Ronaldo goal has livened it up. What it's done now, it's forced Tottenham to attack a little bit more because they need to get back into the game. And hopefully, United look a little bit more like they want to get another goal as well. So hopefully we get a better second half. Ronaldo's goal is the difference between the two teams. And Azania said, Grealish is not worth 100 million. They've dropped a stinker. Said it at the start of the season, and I will say it again. And you can check the old videos. Jack Grealish, very good player. Number one, Manchester City didn't need him. Number two, he's not worth £100 million. No chance. When we talk about English tax on this channel, that is a prime example of it. He is not worth 100 million, but because he's English, he's an England international, you pay way more than they're worth. Grealish is no better than what Sterling was doing at City, what Mahrez, what Bernardo Silva, and 100 million. They should have spent that 100 million on a striker. If they don't win the title, I think that'll be the difference. Big up John Layout with the super chat. Will Danielson, will he ever be on Curtis Shaw TV? Where is he, man? We have to find him. Where is he? Is he back in Brazil? Does he still play football? We'll have to find him. We'll have a little hunt for him. John loves Danielson, man. Danielson famously, apparently, always used to go clubbing the night before games, which may be a reason for some of his performances. CS9 better than R9. It's a big one, but I'll go with it. We'll go along with it. Listen, I'm faster than he is now anyway. Have you seen how much weight he's put on? I can definitely run quicker than him now. Big up Andrew says, checking in from Mississippi, farming the sheep. Happy with the scoreline in El Sackico. Ollie at the wheel, tell me, how does it feel? Listen, as I said before this game, the one result I wanted first was a draw because that would keep Arsenal above Tottenham and above Man United. The second result for me was the Man United win because Ollie will stay in the job. Tottenham drop points. That was the second best option. Maybe Tottenham can get the equaliser in the second half. We will have to see, people. Finding Danielson. I'll try and find him. Don't worry. We'll have a look for him. Is he still playing? I'm actually Googling him now. Born in 1988. Does he even still play football? He's 33 years of age. So is he still playing? Danielson. He still plays. He plays for a team called Brazil de la Potas. I don't know what league that is. Probably some local Brazilian league. Yeah, he's about. He still plays football anyway, John. So we'll try and get him on eventually. Apparently he was in Malta at one stage. John Bamford said Arsenal won today because Leicester was still in bed in the first 25 minutes while Arsenal were at the races, and because Ramsdale made several great saves. Leicester played the better football. Arsenal haven't turned any corners. Ooh, John Bamford coming in. He emptied the whole clip. He come in with controversy saying Arsenal didn't play well. We won the game because Leicester started slow and Ramsdale kept us in it. I understand a little bit what you're saying, but I think that discredits Arsenal a bit too much. We dealt with them in the first half. Yeah, Ramsdale made a great save. It was from a set piece. They didn't create a lot in the first half from open play. Second half, they was excellent. But, we weathered the storm, We weathered the storm. So John Bamford is back and he let off the whole clip. He's not happy. Rashawn said, Curtis, I fell asleep and woke up to you celebrating Ronaldo's goal. Now I'm awake. We have to drop the famous "see" when he scores. And it was a fantastic goal by Ronaldo, you have to admit. Was this John Bamford? Was he the Kroenke agent? He's back. I wasn't sure which John it was. He's back after about 2 weeks. He come in with the whole clip, let it all off, people. He's not happy. He's basically saying we were lucky to win. I'm not hearing it. We got to enjoy the win. Who do you have for the World Series? Astros or Braves? Two hip-hop cities, Houston and Atlanta. Do you know what? I honestly don't know enough about it, man. I don't know enough about it. Let's go for the Braves. I'll go for the Braves. Back again settings, man. He came in and went crazy. Who do I support in this game? Like I said, I want a draw, but if not, I would rather United won. But a draw would be the ideal result because it would keep us above both teams. George said he's back from the Salt Bay restaurant, bringing extras. Man's dropping all sorts of salt on his elbow, man. You know what I mean? Shots fired, Mark Huckle. Do you know what? If anybody ever goes to that Salt Bay restaurant, right, and I've never been, where they charge you about $2,000 for a steak and $9,000 for a bottle of wine, for this guy to just drop some salt on his arm. There was a picture of him yesterday in London with pigeons on his arm. He's standing in the park and he had pigeons all on his arm. And someone's tweeted like, "You man are spending $5,000 for this guy to drop salt on his arm where these dirty pigeons are laying on his arm." I was like, bro, it's crazy that people buy into the hype, innit? I've also heard the food's not even that great either in there. Salt Bay is a PR merchant. He's done well for himself, though, man. He's got what? 30 million followers on social media or something. Ronaldo scored DNF. Who else but Ronaldo? But yeah, he's made a big life for himself, man. Some of them sponsorship deals and that. Man's got pigeons on his arm, people. And man's sprinkling his salt on your food with them dirty pigeons he's had on there. King said, did you see a guy was charged about 9K in one night? There was another one, I don't know if you saw, where I think it was 32 grand he paid. Some of the wine was £9,000 a bottle, and the steak was about 4 grand, and then there's a 15% service charge as well. Them kind of mad restaurants, man. He saved the pigeons, though. To be fair, Thomas Partey's shooting has improved slightly the past couple of weeks, so I've no idea what's going on. We were just talking about Salt Bay and the restaurant in London, man. Sackico said, yes, Man U win, so Ollie stays. It's a win-win situation, Get Roy Keane on the show. I would love to get Roy Keane on the show. But obviously, these things take time. I think with those kind of things, you have to meet them in person. I have to go to an event or something and see him somewhere and maybe try and talk to him and get him on. But very difficult to get him on from over social media or something like that, More PR than Ollie and Arteta, and that's definitely a fact when it comes to Salt Bay. Sammy said, brother, how was our game? Couldn't watch. I thought first off, we were fantastic. Second off, we sat back quite deep and kind of soaked up the pressure, but they couldn't break us down. So as far as I'm concerned, I thought it was a very positive and convincing performance. People saying get Ian Wright on the show. Listen, The message is out there, people. I'm just waiting to see if we can get it done. It's all a case of timing. And again, I think I just need to see him in person as well, um, to get that one done. Yeah, for people asking, I see a few people asking about DT. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. All I heard people was the same as everyone else. He was taking a break to deal with some issues. So that is all I know, people. I know nothing more than you. Hopefully, he's all right. Get Ronaldinho on the show. Yeah, if only, man. If only we had them connections to get him on. I don't know if he speaks English. Does he speak English? Or yeah, I know R9 Ronaldo speaks English. I wasn't sure about Ronaldinho. Apparently he does. Dare you to try and get Thierry Henry? Listen, these interviews are the dream interviews. Thierry Henry, Ian Wright, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, R9 Ronaldo, obviously, Messi, Ronaldo. They're the ones everybody wants. I'm hopeful that we will get one of them. Eventually. More than likely, it'll be maybe Ian Wright. That's probably the one we could get, I reckon. Yeah, CR7 scored. Who else? Chunks has done a video with Ronaldinho. See, there you go. When you get in the industry and get to go to these big events and you meet people, that's where you can get those kind of connections. Robbie said the other day his first interview with Thierry Henry was at an event, and he was told that Thierry Henry was upstairs, and he just literally, approached him and said, "Can I interview you?" And Henry said, "Yeah, you've just got to be in these places to meet them." Fabregas again. I've tried to reach out to Senderos, Philip Senderos, who I still speak to try and get him on. Like you said, build the channel, go to events, meet people. I'm sure we'll get some big interviews in the future, people. That's for certain. Yeah, Messi, Ronaldo, man, we'd love to get one of them. Let's see what else you're saying. Curtis, what about a weekly collab with Fran? Yeah, definitely. Me and Fran are gonna get some work done. It can't always be weekly just due to our schedules and stuff. But listen, we'll try and do most weeks if possible. Obviously, I speak to Fran every week, and we're always talking football and stuff. So yeah, it would make sense for us to try and do a weekly collab. Where will we finish in the league? Do you trust the process? Listen, I don't want to start saying I trust the process. I said at the start of the season I thought we'd finish seventh. With how things are going at the moment, I think we can finish top six. And I think we need to be there in case something happens with the top four, i.e., if Manchester United keep dropping points or the manager gets sacked or things go wrong, which they're not great at the moment. We got to be there in case top four becomes available. But I think top six and maybe winning a domestic trophy would represent a very positive season for Arsenal. Mangus said it would be great if you can get the cycling GK to the channel. As I said, again, I'm trying to get him on because obviously Andre Gray I speak to, he's a teammate of his at Watford, and his channel Cycling GK is fantastic. So I'm confident that one will happen eventually. I am confident. Ramon said, I went to Amazonico in Mayfair for my birthday on Thursday. We were charged £2,085 between 10 of us. I mean, I suppose in context, that's not too bad for a Mayfair restaurant. You're looking at £208 each, which is better than, what some of these other restaurants are charging. Sackico said, amazing channel and amazing community. Big up, Curtis. Thank you very much for that, bro. Prince Teddy said, collab with Statman Baines. Yeah, big up to Statman. I think he follows me on Twitter. I know he's got his own channel now, doing good work with Rants. Big up to Rants as well. So, yeah, that's one that could happen. Cronk out said, weekly collab with Saeed would be something. Yeah, come on. I always, I speak to Saeed. He's doing good things at the moment. So great to see. And listen, yeah, we're due a show, to be fair. International break, which is not this week, the week after. We're definitely going to get some collabs going. Get Darren Farley on again. He's hilarious. I mean, yeah, you know what? He's been on twice. I probably am due getting him on again. And maybe we'll do a live show next time. The previous two have been pre-recorded. Eunice said, love your channel, bro. Keep it up. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate the support. Name Block said, would love us to do what Palace did today, thoroughly beat City in Manchester. It's funny, isn't it? When City lose, it always seems to be against like a team that you don't expect them to lose to, you know? How long have you supported Arsenal? Long time, man. Since I was a kid. Teddy said Curtis and James Redmond collab would be sick. Yeah, again, I've had James on here once, I think. But again, somebody I speak to and respect. And, obviously when we play Liverpool, probably we'll get him on for a preview. Second half about to begin, people. So let's get back to the kickoff screen. And it's going to be a big second half for both teams. So here we go, people. Tottenham 0, Manchester United 1. 45 minutes to go. Ronaldo scored that fantastic goal to give them the lead. And can Tottenham get back into it? It was a quiet first half. Hopefully it livens up now. That goal seemed to step it up a little bit. And we'll have to see how we go in the second half. Spurs about to get the second half underway. Let's hope for some excitement. We are underway, people. Second half. I predicted a 1-1 draw. Let's see what happens. Harry Kane, non-existent in that first half. Absolutely. You wouldn't know he was on the pitch. Really, really poor. And here come Manchester United. McTominay finds Ronaldo. He has a bit of a heavy touch there. Forces him wide. And he has to start again. Goes back to Luke Shaw. And they force back. Gorav said, can we just appreciate how I have really seen Curtis swearing no matter how angry he is. Great role model, man. I appreciate your kind words, bro. Thank you very much. And he said, Big C, who's top of the league, asking for a friend. As you know, he's a big Chelsea fan. He's hyped up because Chelsea are flying high at the moment. And they've had a great day with Liverpool and Manchester City dropping points. So Chelsea 3 points clear at the top. Wan-Bissaka whips it in, dummied there by Cavani. Ronaldo was not gambling on it there. What do you make of the Harry Kane situation? Is he finished or does he just need a move? Is he just... I don't think he's finished. To be honest, I think if he was to go City, he would recover. De Gea gives it away, finds Lucas Moura, finds Son, puts it wide. Poor goal kick there from De Gea, kicked it straight to Tottenham. And it was laid off to Son by Lucas Moura. Maybe there was a bit too much pace on the pass. Son wasn't able to curl it in. Yeah, it's not the easiest of passes to hit. Tries to bend it into that far corner. Doesn't get enough whip on it. And it's a goal kick to Manchester United, should I say. And Prince Teddy said a call-in show with the fans is needed. Yeah, listen, mate, I used to do that on the channel after some games, actually. So maybe something we could look at, doing a call-in show. International break, we're definitely going to do a few different things. McTominay does well. Ronaldo's in. Ronaldo one-on-one with the keeper. Ronaldo! Now he's offside. The flag has gone up again. That's why I didn't go too crazy, because I had a feeling he was offside there. Through ball. McTominay did really well. Ronaldo was just about to start seeing. Oh, yeah, he's just offside. Good ball. Ronaldo was in. To be fair, it's a great finish near post. He was about to go crazy, but it's been disallowed for offside. What a finish that is, by the way, near post. But yeah, the flag goes up. He was about to start going crazy there, wasn't he? The one thing with Ronaldo, what you have to respect is his danger. You know that if he gets a big chance, you're in trouble. Shamba said, I almost said, see. Listen, I was ready. If you notice, I was very calm with the goal, because I thought he looks offside there. That can't be on. Yeah, offside. VAR has checked it. It was a great finish, but offside. So still 1-0 to Man United. And McTominay fouls Lo Celso there. Surely that should have been a yellow card. It's like a rugby tackle. Big C, have you noticed playing the same backline is helping, since Mikel never used the same backline 5 to 10 games in a row? 100%. Definitely has helped having that stability in defence. Chris said, let's face it, Kane is not the brightest candle on the tree. His agent didn't help him. His agent is actually his brother as well. Sometimes with agents, they want players to sign new contracts because the agent will get a payout on that new deal. Where really his brother should have been thinking long term and saying, listen, when you decide to leave Tottenham, you need to be on a shorter contract so a club can buy you for a cheaper price, which in turn the agent gets paid a massive amount for that anyway. So his agent and himself, they've done themselves no favors. I think he had 2 or 3 years left on his contract and he signed a 5-year deal. So when Man City came hunting for him, Daniel Levy just said 150 million or you don't get him. If he had 2 years left on his deal, City might have got him for 80, 90 million, 100 million, which they would have paid for him. So I think Kane has mashed up his own time, to be honest, in getting out of Spurs. Imagine the goals he would have been scoring at City with their service, De Bruyne and so on. Andrew said a call-in show would be epic. Big C, this truly is the best Arsenal community on YouTube. Really appreciate that. And listen, it's definitely something that we can look at doing possibly moving forward. I'm always open to suggestions, people. This agent thing disrupted the transfer. Samuel said agent should have put in a release clause. Exactly. Give him a way out. But it was a poor deal. They just obviously wanted big wages and didn't think about the rest and the repercussions. Emerson Royale on the ball for Tottenham. Honestly, I've not been impressed with him. And he just gives the ball away there. Doesn't look a very good right back. King says Curtis is clear best YouTube channel. I agree, bro. I agree. Nah, I'm joking, man. Nah, big up. I appreciate your kind words, bro. Ghost Steel said Chelsea are winning the league. What I find interesting is since Lukaku and Timo Werner have got injured, Chelsea are scoring more goals. Like, are they better off not playing with an out-and-out striker, which is crazy? People were saying that Lukaku at times was holding them back, which is mad as well. Tottenham on the break here. Oh, terrible pass. Son could have been in there. I told you about this Lo Celso, people. 50 million. This deal does not get spoken about enough. I don't know what this guy does for 50 million. Great tackle by Romero. Finds Lo Celso. Son is in. Just roll it into him. Plays it behind him. Horrible pass. FIFA streams are possibly on the way. Like I said, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm looking into Twitch or maybe a second YouTube channel and doing some different content, but I'm going to be planning that over the next few weeks. Tommy, better than Chicken Royale. Far better. Eric Dyer there, poor defending. Wan-Bissaka, horrible ball, overhits it. Ronaldo recovers it. Fred gets the ball out wide. And United keep the ball and slow it down. Community is transmitting pure love, says Darren. That's what it's all about, people. That's what it's all about. Yeah, don't do too much, Big C. Slow and steady, win the race. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you. I don't want to overload with myself and not be able to offer you the best. So we're still pushing for this channel, really, but we're looking into other things. Krav said, Big C, everyone is saying how good the channel and community is. I want to pop in and certify that as well. Really enjoy your stuff. Big up to you, bro. Thank you for your positive comments. And I appreciate everyone who supports the channel. King said, Lukaku is needed. This false 9 thing ain't it. I suppose against the better teams, you'll see more need for the top striker, to show his quality. Emmanuel said Liverpool to win the league. I mean, I bet on Liverpool to win the league, but results like that today is not going to help them. 2-2 at home to Brighton after being 2-0 up. And Klopp was getting a little bit of criticism saying that, he's got to stop rotating the defenders and the centre-backs. But yeah, interesting. Peter Nolan said, Curtis, he's not a royale, he's a peasant. Like Emerson Peasant, they're going to call him. What's going on here? Tottenham fans are going mad. What are they moaning about? Nuno has taken off Lucas Moura. They're booing. They're booing by the look of it. Stephen Bergwijn comes on. I don't know why they're so annoyed with that. Ain't that just a straight swap? They're definitely not happy with Nuno. This is why we called it El Sackico, because both these managers don't seem to be liked by their fan base at the moment. It looked as if the Tottenham fans were booing. Yeah, South London's Finest said Nuno was getting booed for the sub. When they're booing you for a substitution, man, that means they're not happy. Lucas Moura gives Tottenham a lot of energy. And Lo Celso's having a stinker from what I've seen. Although he has just won a corner. Surely they could have moved maybe Lo Celso off and put Lucas Moura in the 10 and put Bergwijn on the right. Big up to John Layout. He said, wasn't Emerson saying he chose Tottenham over Arsenal? You know the man's drunk when he chats that rubbish. Who chooses Tottenham over Arsenal? Let's be totally honest. You just don't do it. They haven't won a trophy for 13 years, people. It's silly. We've won 4 in the last 6. Corner to Tottenham. Away swinging corner. Heung-min Son whips it in. Headed away by McTominay. Comes back out. Son again. Headed away again. Yeah, DG on the right now for Spurs. Stevie Bergwijn settings. Lo Celso is an Argentinian Dani Ceballos. I just don't rate him, and I don't understand how there's no conversation about how that guy cost 50 million. Kane on the ball. Kane's basically on the left wing. He is stinking out the place. Ball's being whipped in. Kane's not even in the box. And it's offside. Tottenham have been awful so far. They really have been poor. Brighton are a good team, but let's be honest, 2-0 up Liverpool at home, you should expect them to win. You know, with the players they've got, you know, they shouldn't be drawing 2-2 with Brighton, 2-0 up at half time. This game couldn't be drier. I'm telling you, Nino, it's a bad one. Crowd are chanting, you don't know what you're doing to Nuno. Listen, when the fans start saying that, it's the beginning of the end. You know, he's going to get sacked eventually. They're already turning on him. You know how that story ends, people. Mark said, Curtis, I know you say it's us, but you make the community as you are the most interactive YouTube. Hey, we're trying, man. We're trying. I like it. I just think I take it on board from YouTubers that I've seen. I think the community love it when they feel involved in the channel. So that's what I've always tried to do, you know. Here's Luke Shaw, left-hand side. That's a good tackle by Emerson. Chicken Royale. No, it's a good tackle there. Ronaldo's pass was a little under hit. Martin said they should play Sancho up front with Ronaldo. I've got to admit that Cavani has been pretty poor in this game. I'm not sure about Sancho up front. Maybe they could play Rashford up front. But yeah, Cavani's looked a bit static and a bit old, to be honest, up front. Even though Ronaldo is older than him. But, you know, he don't act like it. Harold can't play for Spurs. Man's a gooner. Listen, we all know he's a boyhood gooner. His frustration of Spurs is probably kicking in now. Nuno is terrible for this team. The thing is, I look at that Tottenham team, and as much as, listen, they're Arsenal's rivals, I'll still call it how I see it. Their strength, in my opinion, is their attack. You know, Kane, Son, Lucas Moura as a front three is a dangerous front three. You know, play on the front foot, be attacking, get them forward. Nuno is like a B-Tech Mourinho. He's got them over defending. They're not attacking at any speed. Son's hardly had the ball. Kane, you wouldn't even know he was on the pitch. He won't be there until the end of the season, in my opinion. The fans are already on his case, them Tottenham fans. Here's Son on the right-hand side. Arsenal have the best Nuno in London. Nuno Tavares, people. Forget Nuno Espirito Santo. Marvu said, Curtis, Nuno is Jose 2.0 with a beard. I mean, the thing is, at least with Jose, he's got that reputation. He's got that, you know, that presence that he's Jose, mate. He's won major trophies. This guy's hasn't got that, Nuno. So you're playing defensive football and you don't have a massive CV. It's not going to last for long, let me tell you. Big up Samuel Reed. Hope you're well, bro. He said, big up yourself. Woke up at 4:30 this morning for that Arsenal game. Finally worth it. You know, I respect all the fans who do things like that. You know, obviously I'm fortunate living in England that all their games are at a reasonable time. But for people around the world, I mean, you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning to watch an Arsenal game. Sometimes you wonder how much they actually appreciate things like that. But at least they put in a performance today that was worthwhile, you know. Irfan said Ronaldo is his idol. Listen, a lot of people love Cristiano Ronaldo. I get it. He's definitely one of the best players we've ever seen. Some people would possibly make a case for him being one of the best. Darren said he's one of our own. He's one of our own. Big Curtis Shaw. He's one of our own. Big up to Darren. I appreciate that. Fox in the Bin said he's Mourinho with less hair. Do you know the funny thing? They say he's an older looking version of Lucas Moura, so you'd think he'd get on with him. Lucas Moura's a bit bold on top with a big beard, or the beard, but Nuno don't like it. Maybe he says, listen, you ain't looking like me on the pitch, mate. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Has to tackle his own touch, but manages to win it. That's it. Nathan Redmond's dad. Nathan Redmond, he looks more like him. Emerson Royale shields the ball out from Ronaldo there. Goes out for a goal kick. Cavani for me. I'd be taking off Cavani. You got Rashford, Sancho, Greenwood on the bench. Cavani has done very little in this game. Marvu said Ronaldo is the perfect example, Curtis. Hard work. Listen, I would show, if I was a coach, he would be the example for me, because Lionel Messi has got God-given talent. It's just like he was born with it, he nurtured it, and he thrived with it. Now, Ronaldo had talent, obviously. He was a supreme talent, but he's like a machine. It's like he's built himself to become that player, And like I said, 36 years of age, still playing in the Premier League for Man United. That tells you about his temperament. Kane has been non-existent, but he needs that chance. Ball whipped in. Bergwijn is cleared, goes out for a throw. Varane starts shouting. I think people love it when defenders clear the ball and then they start, shouting and pumping chest and all that. X said he's Lucas Moura's dad. He's not treating him too good if he's his dad, He takes him off all the time. How big are you? 6'2", not that tall. Not really like majorly tall. A bit tall, but not that tall. Rashane said it started 6:30 for me this morning. I'm from Jamaica. See them commitments there, bro. But listen, at least we got the victory. Lionel said, me too, Curtis. 4 a.m. to make breakfast before our game. Commitment, bro. I bleed Arsenal just like Lee Judges. England who? Arsenal FC to win the FA Cup. I'm telling you, I'm definitely club over country when it comes to Arsenal and England. I would much, if you offered me Arsenal Champions League or England World Cup, I'm taking that Champions League Arsenal, man. I'm telling you, I'm club over country. I support that club every day. With England, it's like it pops up every couple of years for a major tournament. I'm club, mate. I am. Bruv, I'm not lying. Wan-Bissaka's touch was so heavy, he had to tackle his own touch. I'm not telling no jokes here. The man's tackling his own touch. Alvin's 5'6". That's Messi height, innit? Messi's about, I think Messi could be 5'5", actually. But yeah. Brandon said, you 6'2", bro. I'm 5'8". I feel short. Don't worry about it. Gunnar Deja Vu said 6'2" is massive to me. Temp said, Curtis, I told man I wake up at 4 a.m. Won't take a draw. They heard I'm buzzing. Yeah, someone asked that today, didn't they? Oh, would you take a draw? I said, nah, bro. We're playing catch up. We lost the first 3 games. We got to beat Leicester. And we rolled them. I love to see it. Jarman said, Smith Rowe, 4 goals and 2 assists. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 goals, no assists. It's safe to say Kevin De Bruyne is the Belgium Smith Rowe. Yo, man, listen. It's funny, so I don't mind it. We're enjoying ourselves. Obviously, we're not comparing them, but yeah, them stats show that he's having a good season. That's for certain. Samuel said, I can't support England with the same passion. Too many players I don't really like. My problem with England, and I got to be honest, number one is Southgate. I think he should have achieved more than what he's achieved. He should have won a trophy. My biggest problem is the way the fans deal with certain players when we lose. And you know what I'm talking about here, people. I'm not on this fair weather business. You like a player when everything's going well, but as soon as things go wrong, you start talking about certain things. That for me makes me look at it and say, I don't support this team the same way, if that's the general feeling of some of the fan base. Not all, but some, I don't like that. I really don't like that. So, yeah. Man United on the attack. Could be in here. Cavani one-on-one with the keeper. Scores! I was just saying how Edison Cavani has not performed today. He dinks it over Hugo Lloris. And that is what he is in the team for. A supreme finisher. A fantastic finish. Bruno Fernandes started that. And that is a brilliant goal. Is he onside? Is he onside? I think he is. Edison Cavani, the two old men up front, people, Ronaldo and Cavani, they are 70 years of age between them. Now, it starts here. Tottenham have the ball. Skip has the heavy touch. Bruno Fernandes wins it back. He looked like he was going to shoot. Laid it off to Ronaldo. Little cut inside. Yeah, he's onside. Lovely ball by Ronaldo. And Cavani makes that look easy. That is a tremendous finish. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he will be staying at the wheel. Ronaldo, 1 goal, 1 assist. What a finish by Cavani, by the way. He makes that look easy. Just dinks it over Lloris. Good ball from Ronaldo. Could the defender have blocked it? Romero doesn't even look like he's looking at the ball. And that's what's so good about Cavani, you know. Unbelievable finish. Listen, I'm disappointed in the sense that puts United back above Arsenal on goal difference. But at least Ole stays in the job, you know. At least Ole stays in the job. And Spurs have been absolutely dreadful. You know, I wanted a draw. I wanted them to draw the game. But they have been absolutely awful today. You would not know Harry Kane was on the pitch. You really wouldn't. He's non-existent. He is non-existent today, Harry Kane. Man said 70 years between them. I'm telling you, 70 years old. Ronaldo's 36. Cavani is 34. Ole stays, people. Tax has been paid this week. But yeah, Tottenham are dreadful. They've brought on Dembele. And Tottenham, listen, you know you're bad when a team loses 5-0 and they come to your ground and they're rolling you over 2-0. Now, Sidon, Mark, he's disappeared. He was in the chat pre-game, post-game. No one's heard from him. I think we know why. Spurs always make my day when they lose. It's just funny, isn't it? I find it funny. They're booing their manager. Harry Kane hates it there, you know. They won out. Dembele was on the bench 10 days. I don't know why they benched him. Depression's oozing. He's not streaming today, Expressions. He's at the game, I believe. He's probably vlogging it. I'm sure he'll do a reaction video later. I think Romero can block this Ronaldo pass. He turns his back on it. It's a great finish from Cavani, man. As a goal scorer, I appreciate that. Makes that look easy, man. Lloris comes flying out on the floor. Take that. Look at that passion. He's always been a very passionate footballer, Cavani. That South American spirit. The 70-year-old strike force, mate. He's mashing them up. I'm actually going to tweet that. United's 2 goal scorers are 70 years of age between them. Are 70 years old between them. Rashford coming on. Spurs losing to pension. Oh, dear. Oh, damn it. Yeah, bus pass settings. Bro, them two need to come off in 5 minutes. They got to go to bed. They need a cup of hot chocolate and bedmates, slippers on. 70-year-old strike force, man. Ollie didn't even celebrate. Yeah, listen, I don't know. He's probably got mixed emotions at the moment. Harry Kane, man, they've got him locked up. They have got him locked up. Free Harold. Free Harold. Let him go, man. Chicken Royale is better than an Emerson Royale. Here's Ronaldo. They could be on the... Oh, Cavani. Oh, Ronaldo could still get it. Bruno Fernandes. Oh. They are getting battered. They are getting absolutely battered here, Tottenham. They're awful. No shots on target. Is that the stats? Have they had no shot on target? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing, people. Let me have a look. Let's get the stats up. They've had no shot on target, 6 off target. United have had 3 on target too. No shots on target in 68 minutes in a home game. Rance is in the mud. Ollie's staying. Well, I'm sure he's enjoying his team winning. Kane needs to get out of that mess in January, man. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Stand up if you hate. Yeah, listen, you know me, people. I can't deny it. I won't do it more than once in a stream, but if it's there in the comments and I see it, I find it very difficult to ignore it. So, Mark, you got me there. I had to do it. Big up Johnny, who said, yo, C still celebrating our win. Just got in. Big C Army. Listen, bro, we're going to be watching Match of the Day and just enjoying life tonight, people, because there's been a lot of Match of the Days that I've been unable to watch. So we're going to enjoy it tonight. Harji said Harry Kane is worth 20 million. Oh, man. He needs to get out. Harry Kane trying to lower his price for the next transfer window with these performances. Honestly, he's been non-existent. Non-existent. Every day I'm waffling said, I love that name. Straight out of the Arteta press conference said, big up to Patrick Vieira for beating Man City at the Etihad. City got a red card for the same thing that happened to Aubameyang. And at the time I said it, and a lot of people were in the comments going, you know, oh no, it's only a yellow, but nah, man. That to me, he should have been sent off. Mr. G said, yo, Curtis, is this a 4-4-2 from United? They're playing 3-5-2. So still 2 strikers. Are they taking Ronaldo's coming off, people? Surprised. He don't look overly happy. I would imagine they've taken him off because they got a Champions League game on Tuesday. That goal is ridiculous, by the way, the volley. Ronaldo is coming off for Rashford, so we're not going to get to sing "See." Is he happy about it? I would say probably not, but they've got a big Champions League game on Tuesday, so I think he understands. Ollie's probably like, sorry, man, just don't get angry, please. Just don't. I have to take you off, Ronnie. I'm sorry. No. He's like, listen, just give me half your wages this week and we'll forget it. Yeah, we'll forget it. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Come on, you Gunners. Oh, dear. I love it. I told you it was a win-win situation today. If United lose, they're in more of a mess. But the only problem is Ollie would have probably got the sack, and we don't want a good manager to go to United. And if Tottenham lose, it's just great because they're just a mess, and we love to see it. Kane wants out. They're booing their manager. Lucas Moura's fuming when he got subbed off. I love it. Leave the PE teacher in charge, people. I think Ronaldo understands this decision. I think you're right, Omar. You know, last time when they took him off, he looked fuming. I think this time he kind of understood that big Champions League game, I need a break. Lo Celso comes off. Now, listen, I tell you, it doesn't get spoken about enough. This guy costs 50 million. He's awful. Dele Alli comes on. Now, I know Dele Alli is out of favour. I would rather have Dele Alli playing attacking midfield than Lo Celso. Lo Celso is dreadful. Absolutely awful. I never see this guy play well. How do you spell his name? Because I need to tweet it. Is it Lo Celso? Yeah, he is awful. Celso cost 50 mil. Doesn't get spoken about enough. He is awful. Yeah, well, we got 18 minutes to go, people. Ronaldo and Cavani have brought Ollie a couple more weeks. I'm telling you, that'll get him past the international break. Although they play Man City at home next week. If City were to come to Old Trafford and mash them up, it's problems. I can't lie. If they were to roll them, but then it wouldn't surprise me if United, they've got a good record against City. And they're bringing on another old man, Matic. Oh, my days. He must be about 46. You know what I mean? He's about to come on. Spurs with a free kick, headed up in the air. I cannot believe how bad Spurs have been, honestly. And even though United are winning 2-0, they have not been that good. They really haven't been that great. Finding Harry, man, I don't know where that guy is. He's disappeared. I'm almost certain he's not on the pitch. I think that's his brother, the agent, playing, because he's hardly touched the ball. Darren said, remember when the Spuds were going to win the league? Yeah, they always get, carried away. They win a few games. They do well. They go, oh, this, that, the other. They're awful. Matic. I'm telling you, Matic is static, mate. Nemanja static. Corner to Spurs. Son in swinging corner. Cleared away by Bruno Fernandes. Retirement house settings, I'm telling you. Saving Private Harry. That someone's got to find him, man. Wan-Bissaka does well there. Oh, I thought he was in. Here's Rashford. Can he? Rashford's come on now. Bruno, can he find him? Oh, great ball in. Comes to Cavani. It goes away from him slightly there. That was a good ball from Bruno. Juve have lost again. They're having a terrible season, man, post Ronaldo. Although they didn't have a great season last season either. Oh, where's Harry Kane? Has he got Son's in the middle? There's no way he can. Oh, my days. That is dreadful. Honestly, people. Harry, and he's he's having a stinker. Oh, he's yo, Harold, man, he's in pain. He's in physical pain, people. He wins the ball. He runs down the line. He tries to chip it in. He tries to chip the ball in. It's an awful pass. He then goes chasing after the ball. He's running around, gets Cruyff turned by McTominay, mate, and ends up on the floor. Harold's in pain, man. I feel sorry for him. He needs to just admit it now. Do an interview. We know he's a boiled gooner. Ollie's got so little respect for Tottenham. He's taking his big boys off. Bruno's coming off. Now, Bruno looks a little bit less understanding with the decision. He doesn't look happy. He's lifting his eyebrows. He's talking a lot. Don't look overly happy with it, man. Matic comes on. 15 minutes to go. And Ollie's like, right, get Ronaldo off. Get Bruno off. This game's done. Oh, dear me. Harold, man. Harold. I had to laugh, bro. Harold's in a right mess. He needs to get out of here, man. Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer masterclass. Who would have thought it after the 5-0 hammering last week? Big up Gunnar Gossip TV. What's happened to Kane? Kane has gone MIA, man. Missing in action. You can tell the guy is desperate. That's the perfect word, Craig. Harry Payne. The man is in agony playing for Tottenham. Harry Payne. Harry Shame. He wants to get out of there real quick, I'm telling you. Get him out. Harry Lame, man. Harry Lame. I'm telling you, Cruz throwing in Harry Lame. He's playing lame, I'll tell you that. Oh, dear. Don't be surprised if you see Harry spray painting his head in red after the game. Go back to his roots, man. Fans were booing Harold. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's this? Oldest starting 11 in the Premier League tonight. 28 years and 325 days. Man put a team of old men out and still beat them. Dirty Harry. Cruz throwing shots, man. I'm telling you, Harry Lane. Home Alone settings. Oh, man. Absolute man. Harry. Isn't it? That's Home Alone, isn't it? That's how he says it as well. Yo. I reckon Kane's trying to get a move, man. He's like, listen, if I just play awful between now and January, I let Pep know that I'm doing it on purpose. Maybe I get the City move, and that is a foul. Ben Davis. I mean, Nuno picked Ben Davis at left back ahead of Reguilon. I mean, what is this guy doing? I mean, Reguilon ain't nothing special, but Ben Davis is awful. That's a horrible foul. Just kicks him. I actually think McTominay's played decent today, Harry Blaine, he's doing David Blaine, just disappearing people. He's like a magician. He just disappears. Harry Shame. Harry Plain. He's just plain, mate. He's just plain and simple. No, nothing about him right now. Can't believe Son signed a new deal with this club last year as well. Knowing that Kane wants to leave, why would Son have signed a new contract, man? He just said, listen, Give me that big bag of money, man. I don't care what happens. There's no way he should have stayed at this club. Rashawn said, I saw Cruz's goal that you posted. He's already a better finisher than Kane this season. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kane ain't scoring them chances right now. Harry Houdini, disappearing act. How much for Harry now in January? Thing is, it's Daniel Levy, mate. He's shameless. Daniel Levy will probably still want 150 million for it. He don't care. He don't care how bad you are. He ain't letting you go unless he wants you out. Maybe 120, maybe 100 if he feels kind, but nah, he ain't gonna let him go cheap, that's for certain. Free kick to Tottenham, fouled there by Fred. Harry has no function at all. I don't know what's happened to this guy. He don't want to be there. It's as simple as that. When you have no enthusiasm. Man said Harry T-Pain, yo. Harry Kane, get me out of here. Ball whipped in by Emerson Royale. It's a corner to Tottenham. 11 minutes to go, people. Gunnar Deja Vu said, how is Reguilon rated higher than Tierney in FIFA? I mean, I'd say, I think is he one rating higher than Tierney? One rating higher. Yeah, he shouldn't be higher. Should be the same at least, but definitely not higher. And Ketia is better than Harry Payne this season. Oh, my days. Headed away there, comes out to Dele Alli, and he misses the ball completely. I cannot believe how bad Tottenham are. They are absolutely awful. They are so bad. Big up Turkish, my bro. He said, my man, level's gone up. Layout looks quality, bro. Keep doing your thing. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate your kind words, bro. You know me. Same to you as well, bro. Big Six business and all of that. I'm sure. Listen, you're gonna have a good show on Monday with City losing. You know, Big Steve. You're gonna have to come off his high horse. You know, what happened to Grizz? All that big dogs talk with the big dogs. You know, they were little puppies today, man. You know, there weren't no big dogs there today. But yeah, big up Turkish. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to him. I'm sure you all have. And make sure you tune into the Big Six Monday at 10 p.m. John Laird said, Harold Aguna, everywhere he goes. Listen, he can deny all he wants. The pictures are there, man. Straight red hair settings. We all know Harry Kane's a goon. You know what I'm saying? We all know that already. So he can pretend all he likes, people, that he's a Tottenham fan. But we all know the truth. The pictures are there. The evidence is there. The man's a gooner from day one. But he looks fuming. He looks like he doesn't want to be at the club no more. And he needs to get out of there real quick. People saying, is that the real Turkish? Yeah, it is. He is. He's a mod on the channel. And I can see the mod thing next to his name. Just showing you the replay of the goals there. Cavani. Honestly, I was criticizing Cavani, saying he's having a bad game. Hardly on the ball, but that's what he is good at. Give him a clear-cut chance and he can finish. And he's coming off now, actually. He's got to get to bed and get that cup of hot chocolate. As I said, Cavani and Ronaldo, 70 years old between them up front today. You got old men up front, man. The pensioners just mashed up Tottenham. Lingard comes on. John Laird said, Harold's a gooner everywhere he goes. Come on, he knows that, man. He knows that. He definitely knows that. Mr. G said, calling for a Turkish Curtis stream ASAP. Soon come, man. We need to sort out a proper show. You know what I mean? Try and do something every week or every other week or something like that. We'll definitely get that sorted soon. Like he says, yeah, soon come. Here come Tottenham on the attack. 8 minutes to go. They've been awful so far. Bergwijn over the top. Kane gets the shot off. It's blocked by Maguire. Corner to Tottenham. Would you take Dennis Zakaria? It depends on the price. The only thing I have to admit, in the Euros, I wasn't overly impressed with him, but I don't want to make a full judgment on the player based on the Euros. I can't wait to see Simon Jordan talksport on the Arsenal win. He'll probably blame Leicester and say they didn't turn up. You know, he won't give us no credit. I'm telling you, man, no big dogs talk from Grizz on Monday. You know, them little puppies turned up, man. You know what I mean? They look like puppies this week. But yeah. Palace have actually done a job on City a few times with that counter-attack, man. They can get the better of them sometimes. Zaha and them, man. Tristan said, great video again, Curtis. What's Kane worth now? Honestly, Do you know what? Is Kane 28 still? I'm just double checking when he's 29. I know he's 28 at the moment. I would say Kane 29 in July. The most Tottenham could be looking is 100. But I'm not even sure City would offer you 100 million for him now. I can't lie. I think they'd offer you 70, 80 million for him. Because you're going to have that worry of, is he finished or is he just out of form because he doesn't want to be there? And also, how long are you going to get out of him? 29 at the end of the season. I think he's worth 80 million. I know Grealish went for 100 mil, but Grealish ain't worth 100 mil. Maybe Spurs should have took 100 million and ran away with it. Bus past United, I'm telling you, the old men. Fans are booing. Wow. Apparently the Spurs fans are booing. Not surprised. They're not enjoying this. This is dreadful football. 80 to 100 million max for me is muddered. Kane is 60 mil max. They wouldn't accept it though, Tottenham. 75 to Matu. Mark said, I think he's missed the City. Thing is, I don't think any other Premier League club would go for him. He might have to go Newcastle. He might have a better chance of winning a trophy at Newcastle than Tottenham. Keep Newcastle up. Get a massive wage. Wait for them to sign all the big players next season, all the big dogs that are coming in the summer. And if they get them, if they're even in the Premier League. But yeah, Kane, I mean, even there, look at that. He just gives the ball away. He's been absolutely, I'm telling you now, he has been shambolic today. If Roy Keane talks about him today, he's going to annihilate him. I remember a month or two ago, Roy Keane was talking about Harry Kane not holding the ball up, not looking interested. And I think he's down in tools at this Tottenham team. I don't think he wants to be there. Kane's getting booed. I wish I had the commentary. He's not interested, people. I'm telling you. Spurs fans are booing Harry Kane, who is their best player and been their best player. Well, in fact, you could argue Son is up there with him. Here's Rashford! Scores! Marcus Rashford makes it 3-0. Spurs annihilated, hammered, embarrassed. They're a shambles. They're booing their best player. An Ole Gunnar Solskjaer masterclass. Ole masterclass. 3-0. Rashford. Wow. And he is onside. He looks onside there. Tottenham are a mess. Wow. Wow. What are we watching here, people? This could be the worst state I have seen Tottenham in years. Matic, the old man, gets the assist. Rashford, little Thierry Henry finish. Opens up his body. Bends it into that bottom corner. Lloris, no chance. Rashford, 3 goals in 3 games. 3 goals in 4 games since coming back from injury. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Look at them. Is their fire alarm gone off? Oh my. Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? Look at that. Rashford, 3 goals in 4 appearances, man. He's made a flying start since coming back in. Nuno. Them Tottenham fans look real angry, man. The pensioners have done them. The 70-year-old strike force and the 47-year-old defensive midfielder, Matic. You know what I mean? With the assist. They're losing to some old men. Tottenham are a mess. They're an absolute mess. They really are. And I love to see it. Wow. Nuno looks like he's going to cry, mate. St. Tottenham's Day. Oh, Nuno looking hella stressed. They might have to write the check. Daniel Levy might have to write that check and say, oh, it's over. Ollie in. I want Ollie new contract. Keep him at United, mate. Oh, Toby probably left at half time, mate. I doubt he even made the second half, to be fair. Can United get... If they're going to lose, they might as well lose 4-5-0. Let's just, see Spurs get embarrassed. Are they singing you're getting sacked in the morning? I'm telling you, if they're going to lose, they might. I'd rather see them lose 4-5-0 and get annihilated. Tottenham get. What's the? Oh, is this the remix? Tottenham get battered even when they're at home. Tottenham get battered even when they're at home. Don't quite fit as well. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. It runs a bit more smooth, you know. Wow, Spurs! What a day! It's always a good day. Arsenal win. Spurs get mashed up. It just can't go wrong. Who was your man of the match today? Oh, listen, only Aaron Goatsdale, Aaron Buffonsdale, Aaron Neuerdale, Aaron Schmeikerdale. Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale, man, 10 out of 10. It was very close. I thought Gabriel was outstanding as well. Corner to Spurs, away swinger, flicked away, comes out to the edge of the box. Can't see him scoring. Harry Kane's been absolutely dreadful. Henenguna, big up to you, bro. He said, hit the likes, peeps. We got 920 people in the chat. Unbelievable numbers. Thank you very much for your support. And, you know, I think we got 2,200 likes on the Arsenal stream today. Over 35,000 views. So big thank you to everyone supporting. Of course, today, 3-0. Ronaldo, Cavani, and Rashford with the goals. Ronaldo with a fantastic volley. And Cavani with a nice little chip. And then Rashford with a good little, as I would call it, Thierry Henry-esque finish. Opens up. United could be on again here. Lingard, he's got Fred on the overlap. Tottenham are awful. They've been so bad today. It's unbelievable. Rodney said, Curtis, big up Arsenal Rodders in Blackpool. This is orgasmic. Poor Spurs never smile so much. Liverpool draw, City lose. What a day. Awesome, just like your stream. Big up to you, bro. Thank you for your comments and support. As usual, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, man of the match. Yo, match of the day is going to be amazing tonight. Going to be lit tonight. Oh, man, you have to enjoy it. Big Six going to be hilarious. Oh, my days. There's going to be, Toby's going to be getting annihilated. You know, the big dogs talk from Grizz, got a chill for the week. Matisse will be on smoke. They're top of the league. Big Steve, team got dealt with by Palace. Can't wait for the expression stream. I'm sure he will do a reaction video later on. So make sure you go and spam the comments there as well with with lots of Arsenal. I just go in his comments and just put loads of red dots in the comment just to let him know North London is red, people. Nuno's gone just like he's here. Tottenham get battered even when at home. Tommy Asu is clear of Emerson Peasant. It does look like it at the moment. Snake Eye said, love you, Curtis. It's easy to support a good man. Continue the great job, my brother. Please, y'all, smash the like button and subscribe. Big up to you, bro. And yeah, listen, if you can like and subscribe, that would be great. Nearly 1,000 people in the chat now, people. Bielsa might be a good fit at Spurs. Very attacking manager at Leeds. Maybe just needs better players to work with, you know. Expressions, well, nah, fan blood. We're done out here. Yeah, you can. I can already see what he's going to be saying. And what's that? It's a yellow card for a Tottenham player, Romero. I think he said something there. Ollie in and Nuno as assistant coach. And what's happened here? Rashford's down on the floor holding his head. Not too sure what's happened here. Was him and Romero? No, I'm not too sure. Goes for the tackle. Oh, I think his head, like, does it hit the chest of Romero or something? And it hurts him. The commentator just said Tottenham have a big game against Vitesse. You know what I couldn't believe is that Tottenham are third in their Conference League group. They're actually struggling to get out the worst cup competition in the world. Like, they're going... yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I love it. I love it, though. Let Harold go, man. Let Harry Kane go. You can't keep doing this to him. Afu said, Curtis, do you have stream donation? I want a super chat. It's not available in my country. Don't worry about it, bro. Some countries it's not available. Just like the video. Subscribe to the channel. That's more than enough. Full-time whistle goes, people. There we have it. Tottenham 0, Manchester United 3. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer masterclass. Tottenham were absolutely dreadful. You would not even know that Harry Kane was on the pitch. Ollie at the wheel settings. Big win for him. I'm sure that will keep him in the job for a longer period of time. And like we said, people, Tottenham did not have a shot on target. Wow. No shot on target for Spurs. No shot on target for Nando's FC, mate. What a day. What a beautiful Saturday, people. Oh, my days. Your graphics get better every stream. Hey, we're moving, people. We're moving. Continue to move forward, you know. That's the only way you can get anywhere. And before we finish, one more song. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Come on, you Gunners. What a day. Arsenal win 2-0. Spurs are in the mud. They're booing their manager. They're booing Harry Kane. They're an absolute mess. Arsenal, obviously, the only thing there, I think Man United go back above us in the Premier League table. That's the only downside. But at least Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stays in the job. Arsenal are down to 6th, but we're only 3 points off Manchester City in 3rd, level with Man United. Man United play Man City next week, and West Ham play, I believe West Ham, do they play Tottenham next week? Let me just double check that. Obviously, Arsenal play against Watford next week. So a great opportunity for Arsenal next week. Oh no, Tottenham go to Everton. West Ham host Liverpool. There is a great opportunity for Arsenal to potentially be in the top 4 next week. I'm telling you. It has been a great day, people. Big up to everyone for tuning in. And hope you've enjoyed both the streams. Tomorrow we'll probably just do a roundup of Arsenal and go through everything. There will be no live stream, though, in terms of a watch along or anything like that. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Enjoy match of the day. And Tottenham have been absolutely battered. Ronaldo, Cavani, and Rashford with the goals. And Ollie will stay at United for the foreseeable. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, people. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you tomorrow. Bless.